So Shalini is a fashion house or a couturier that you're probably not too familiar with, if at all, but they have fragrances that were created by Maurice Roucel, who's known for creating fragrances such as Musc Ravageur, which I'm a big fan of and I own, Labdanum 18, another one that I own, and also Nautica Voyage, another one that I own. He's created many, many fragrances, and he's working with Shalini to create these fragrances. Last year they launched a fragrance called Jardin Nocturne in this bottle right here. I've been wearing this from the smaller bottle. They've sent me both of these fragrances to wear and to discover, and of course do this review with. And I'm absolutely head over heels with this one. Its intensity is awesome, plus its sexiness is overwhelming. It's like amazingly sexy, long-lasting perfume, pure perfume. So if you're curious to find out about Jardin Nocturne, and also have a chance at winning one of these 0.25 ounce bottles of Jardin Nocturne, valued at $150 each, please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. If this is your first time on this channel and you love watching fragrance reviews, finding out about new fragrances, discovering new brands, participating in giveaways, and still haven't subscribed to the channel, please click the subscribe button below and also click the bell so you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. And this is the channel that you tune in to discover brands like Shalini, who you probably are not too familiar with but have excellent releases, and fragrances like Jardin Nocturne, which I think is awesome. Especially if you like oud, if you like musky, if you like animalic, and if you like sexy jasmine fragrances, this is a must try for you. So this was launched in 2017, again created by Maurice Roucel. It's pure perfume, very, very concentrated. Little sprays go a long way. The value for the bottle that you're going to have a chance at winning is $150, a 7.5 ml bottle. And as I said, you only need 1 or 2 sprays to last you all day into the next day, because this lasts all day long. You can still smell it at the end of the day, and you'll wake up smelling the next day as well. So for notes in Jardin Nocturne, you've got night blooming jasmine. Jasmine is the keynote here. It's the main note, and you've got to love jasmine. And then of course it also has oud. So the oud is Assam oud. And then you also have saffron. So you've got a little bit of a herbal touch with leathery accords. And then you have Mysore sandalwood and of course musk. According to Maurice Roucel, Jardin Nocturne uses the highest amount of jasmine absolute on the market or in the market. So this is intense, as I said. The jasmine is intense. And I mean, I've spoken about this many times on this channel. I grew up around flowers. My family loves flowers. My dad grew all kinds of plants in his gardens, including flowers, including herbs, including all kinds of things that you can grow in a garden. And I love the way jasmine smells. Jasmine smells beautiful. It's one of my favorite white flowers next to gardenias. Gardenias were my parents' favorite white flowers. They always had them around the house because it's very, very fragrant. But I also love that jasmine flower. It's beautiful. It can get a bit animalic also. Go in a slight bit of fecal direction as far as the smell goes. And here, it kind of sort of goes there with the smell, and that's what triggers its muskiness, the sexiness, the animalic qualities of this fragrance, because it does come off animalic. But the animalic qualities are not in your face. They're not like screaming at you. They're there in the background trying to get your attention, making it sexy and experiencing a more sexier version of a beautiful white flower jasmine fragrance. Now, Jardin Nocturne was inspired by the city of Dubai. It's inspired by the warm night air in the city of Dubai. Now, I myself have not been to Dubai, but I know what humidity is. I've experienced it. And the fragrance has very, very humid qualities. If you're experienced with wearing lots of different fragrances, you can tell the difference between a very dry fragrance versus a very warm fragrance. And then of course the humid fragrances, there's something about the fragrance that comes off like a very, very humid. And in the humidity, flowers tend to bloom and just develop. And this acts like that as the wearer, like you experience that with this fragrance. Now, 2-3 years ago, for me, wearing white floral fragrances was very, very difficult, but I have turned around a corner. I am so into the idea of wearing white floral fragrances. They smell excellent. I mean, I've already loved the way white flowers smell. In person, you know, you can smell the white flowers. And I had a challenging time wearing that white flower fragrance, but now, 3 years ago, is when I started really, really slowly turning around to them. And this is one of the best examples of a jasmine fragrance. It's so, so, so sexy. Absolutely sexy. Musc Ravageur was created by Maurice Roucel. It's also very, very sexy, but there you get into a little bit of a musky gourmand direction, whereas here, it's all about the jasmine. It's jasmine with the oud. Those are the two main notes here, and they play so beautifully together. So, so sexy. I mean, I've never experienced a jasmine fragrance like this, where the humidity, the warmness, the air of that warmth, it's just there, right in your face. You're experiencing it, you're wearing it. Recently, I reviewed a fragrance by Blackbird that was also jasmine dominant. But these two are completely different fragrances. Whereas the other one went a little synthetic because it had those electronic notes. This is all warm and gooey and very, very humid. Humid is the word here, is the key word for me, because I experienced this fragrance very, very humid. It is definitely the warm night air with the smell of jasmine hitting your face if there is any breeze in the warm night air. So that's all about a Jardin Nocturne, guys. Absolutely fabulous fragrance. If you love jasmine fragrances, you must check this one out. It is on the pricier side. As I said, this right here is valued at $150. We have one to give away on this channel. It's valued at $150 and to subscribers of this channel from the USA. So if you're interested in participating and having a chance at winning this, it's great. Don't get me wrong. I love this fragrance. It smells great on me. It's just sexy, like sexy to the max. If you want to have a chance at winning this bottle, and also 2 chances, one in my Facebook group, I'll have a link in the info box, and also one on Instagram. All you have to do is put down here on this channel, on this video, what you like the idea of Jardin Nocturne. And also let me know if you have a favorite jasmine fragrance, and also let me know if you have a favorite oud fragrance, because both of those notes are very, very prominent here. They're the main players in this fragrance. The other notes that I mentioned, the saffron, the sandalwood, the musk, they come in, but this is all about jasmine and oud. So let me know those things, and also please put down your state to qualify. And also, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please click the subscribe button below and subscribe to qualify. Other than that, guys, are you familiar with Jardin Nocturne by Shalini? Do you know Shalini, the couturier, the fashion house? Let me know, put some comments down. And also let me know if you like jasmine fragrances, if you don't like jasmine fragrances, and oud fragrances. Do you like oud fragrances or do you not like oud fragrances? Please put all that down. Let's get a conversation started so I can find out all about you and what you think about these fragrances that I'm reviewing here. And other than that, please like this video, please share it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.